Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Sulaiman Zafir bin Rizali, and today I'll be talking about my STEAM Fair project about the TempJac. But before I talk about the innovation, let's talk about its problem statement. There are currently around 1.6 billion people who are homeless and also refugees in camps, which are mostly located in Muslim countries such as Syria and Lebanon. They are exposed to health conditions where under scorching hot sun while at night, they have to suffer the coldness with spare clothes as blankets to keep warm. But I have a solution to this problem. My vision is to make a jacket which helps homeless people and refugees from getting hypothermia, which is caused when our temperature gets lower than 35 Celsius, or heat strokes when our temperature gets higher than 40 Celsius. In addition, the solution will help to prevent or reduce cases of temperature-related death and illness which happens regularly throughout the year. Let's talk about my innovation. The solution is a temperature-changing jacket, or for short, TempJac. This jacket absorbs the power from the sun to heat up or cooling down our body within 2 minutes of activation. It controls our temperature by its built-in heater or with fans with a push of a button. The temperature will circulate throughout the jacket for full coverage for warmth and cold using the endothermic process. The picture on the left shows the front view of the jacket and where the two buttons will be placed. The orange button is to enable the heater, while the blue button is to enable the fan. The picture on the right shows the back view of the jacket. Here's a transparent view to get a clearer view of the innovation. As you can see, the heater strips will be on the front of the jacket, while the fans are located at the back. This jacket also runs on solar, which is a renewable source of energy. This is the type of jacket that will be used, and it's the hybrid of two different types of jackets, which is kilted and parka. Now let's talk about materials. The materials are jacket fiber, and the dimensions is 2.5 m times 2.5 m, and the weight is 500 grams, and it costs around $120 ringgit. And carbon filament, which is 2 meters, which is the heating element, and it costs 300 grams and 120 ringgit. Electrical wires, which is 1 meter, and the weight is 20 grams and it's 6 ringgit. Solar panels, 16 pieces, which the dimensions is 3 cm times 3 cm, which the weight is 60 grams and it costs around 64 ringgit. Buttons for switching on and switching off the heater, which costs around 1.5 cm times 1.5 cm for 20. The weight is 20 grams and 5 ringgit each. A fan, 8 pieces, which is 6 cm times 6 cm, and the weight is 600 grams and 40 ringgit. Then the total weight will be 1.5 kg, which is between the weight of normal jackets of 1 to 2 kg each, and lighter than winter jackets, which is 4 kg each. It will also cost around 355 ringgit to make the jacket itself. Every item has its advantages and disadvantages. Let's talk about the advantages first. Firstly, this jacket is made to maintain proper body temperature in cold and hot climates. Blue button to activate the fan for cooling effect, and the red button to activate the heating elements for warmth. Secondly, it is to improve the quality of life of people living in extreme weathers and circumstances, where ourselves couldn't bear it. Lastly, it is cost effective as you only need one jacket and not different ones throughout the year. Next is the disadvantages. It is expensive to get all the materials needed, but this can be overcome by organizing campaigns to spread awareness and crowdsourcing so that the people living in extreme climates can keep warm in the winter with this one-of-a-kind jacket. Secondly, sun energy is limited when a person lives in a place where there is no sun that is visible. But the solution is to place a small capacitor in the jacket to store up energy. There is also a battery which is placed in a circuit where when you completely zip up your jacket, then the circuit will be activated. Now for the summary. In conclusion, I hope this innovation can benefit everyone worldwide in the future, as it is a very cost-efficient essential wear. This would help the Syrians in refugee camps overcome the hard times during these extreme weather conditions. It would also help other homeless people feel more comfortable and to improve the quality of life for them. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you for listening to my presentation.